Welcome to Celebrity Page TV. I'm Sonia Isabelle in our New York City newsroom along with Jaymes Vaughn, who's keeping us covered out west.
Hey Sonia, we're tracking pop culture news from around the world. Here's what's on today's episode.
For so long, since I was a teenager, I've really been just holding all this in.
Paris Hilton opening up like never before. Our new interview with the reality star about finally finding peace after years of struggle.
Also,
when it really matters, she's not afraid of nothing.
Actress Tatiana Ali taking on two powerful new roles, both on screen and off.
Plus,
it really took off, and HGTV said, y'all got something here. We're going to make a show out of it.
Meet the HGTV couple juggling work and family while designing incredible homes. But first, we've got all the dish on the final chapter of Ozark.
Omar Navarro wants to cut a deal.
Do this and you are free of your obligation to me.
Emmy winners Jason Bateman and Linney returning for the last season of their hit Netflix series. The couple still trying to break their family free from a drug cartel. But Jason says don't expect all the answers to come at once.
It's going to be the last year, but we're going to do 14 instead of 10 episodes, and we're going to split them up in two, so it'll be 7 and 7. So it really will be like season 4 and season 5. But we do land the plane in a very satisfactory way.
The first batch of new episodes are streaming now on Netflix.
I love dirty jobs, and modesty aside, I love Mike Rowe.
He's not the only one. After taking a 10-year break, Mike Rowe finally bringing back his hit series Dirty Jobs and being welcomed by huge ratings.
None of it matters if it's not entertaining. You know, none of it matters if the viewer doesn't feel like they're there with you, making the show. You know, that was the secret sauce for Dirty Jobs.
Mike deciding to revisit his hit series at the request of fans. The pandemic giving us all a new appreciation for the essential workers celebrated on the show.
I want people to laugh. I want people to say, you know what? That Mike Rowe, he's okay. I wouldn't mind hanging out with him for the day. You know, that's really what any good nonfiction show does, first and foremost.
Look for new episodes Sundays on Discovery.
You're gonna marry me, take me away from here, give me the life I deserve.
And if you're looking for something new on the big screen, there's the period drama Redeeming Love, the romantic tale based on the best-selling novel. Celebrity Page TV talking with the all-star cast.
This film is about the trials and tribulations of being dealt a really horrible hand and surviving and ultimately thriving as a result, and the lessons learned.
I think there's the theme of acceptance universally in this film.
That's a beautiful story and something that I think we all aspire to in this very moment in time.
I hope that people walk away feeling a sense of hope and peace in their hearts, especially, you know, the times that we're in. I feel like it's very needed.
Redeeming Love is in theaters now, and that's today's dish.
The dish continues now with the newest headlines from Us Weekly. Correspondent Christina Garibaldi is joining us. Hey, Christina, thanks so much. Let's start with the latest on Britney's battle with her sister.
Yeah, James, it seems like things between Britney and Jamie Lynn Spears continue to get uglier by the day. Now, after Jamie Lynn gave an interview promoting her book, Things I Should Have Said, Britney took to social media calling her younger sister a scum person and that she would do anything to sell books. Now, Jamie Lynn fired back, saying that they should talk about things privately and that this was an embarrassing situation. Now, a source does add that Britney says that her family will do anything to make money off of her and that she does not trust her family and she never will.
And Christina, what else is in your new issue?
Yeah, we're also following some news about Celine Dion. Now, she announced that she had to cancel the remainder of her North American tour amid a mystery illness battle. Now, a source tells us that friends are really concerned about her and they feel that she is just pushing herself too hard and that her grueling schedule would take a toll on anyone. They say that she is definitely strong, but she is not superhuman, so she should definitely take a rest. And we wish Celine a very speedy recovery.
Well, Christina, as always, thank you so much. For more stories like these, check out the latest issue of Us Weekly. All right, now to our new interview with Paris Hilton. On her hit reality show, she's been taking us behind the scenes of her recent wedding. Today, we're chatting with Paris all about marriage, family, and this new chapter in her life.
Will you marry me, Paris?
Yes.
Paris finally said, I do. The fashion icon and entrepreneur documenting her wedding to Carter Reum from beginning to end on the hit show Paris in Love.
I love my fans so much. I wanted just to
share my love story. I feel that I finally found my happy fairy tale ending, and I just wanted to share it with the world.
I would want probably 75 people. Total? No, I'm saying my friends.
However, her happily ever after didn't come easy, with she and her mom Kathy butting heads throughout the planning process.
It was a lot. I think every bride definitely gets stressed out, but when you are also filming a TV show and then running an empire on top of it, and then dealing with all the pressures of everything else. So it was definitely a lot. But I've been through so much in my life that I can make it through anything. My parents feel bad and regret sending me to Provo, but I don't think that they really understand what I went through.
Since her shocking YouTube documentary, This Is Paris, the star opening up like never before on the abuse she suffered as a teenager at boarding school. In her new series, Paris and her mom finally finding healing after years of staying silent.
My mother never watched the documentary because after watching the trailers, she was like, I don't even want to see something like this. It will just be too painful. So I'm so grateful that she finally did watch it with me, and we were both crying, we were holding hands, and it just made us so much closer to have her see what I experienced there and for her to finally say sorry. That just meant so much to me because I've been waiting for that since I was a teenager. It's just been such a special time, and so happy that we got to capture it on Paris in Love.
You can binge Paris in Love now on Peacock.
All right, from a celebrity marriage, we now move to a couple who are married to real estate.
Yeah, Jaymes, it's HGTV's newest series about a husband and wife that are anything but virgins when it comes to buying properties.
This house is nasty. Oh, knock this wall out.
We've watched Egypt charade on shows like Flipping Virgins and Property Virgins.
Mike and I are obsessed with finding value in homes.
Now she and her husband Mike are teaming up on a brand new series called Married to Real Estate.
Tell us about your new show and how it's different than your previous HGTV shows.
Yeah, it's different from Flipping Virgins, my last show, or the one before Property Virgins, where, it was intentional and directed to the viewer. This is us welcoming you into our home. We call ourselves the Jackson 5. I literally married Michael Jackson.
Let me see your face.
With Egypt, the broker and designer, and Mike the builder, together they make quite the HGTV dream team.
Obviously, you have a great partnership in your personal life, but how is it now being professional partners as well?
How is it, babe?
Well, it all depends on what day you ask me that question. You've asked me on a good day, so it's great. No, you get to do what you love to do with the one that you love. She's amazing at what she does. I would think I'm okay with what I do.
I'll keep you.
You keep me?
Yeah.
But it's been a blast.
Look, stop being dummy.
The series also introducing us to their kids and showing how they work to balance their busy lives as spouses, parents, and successful business owners.
What is it like juggling it all?
Ask any mother who runs 3 businesses and has 3 children. It's exhausting, but wonderful at the same time.
Thank you so much.
Check out new episodes of Married to Real Estate Thursdays on HGTV or streaming on Discovery Plus. It's time for today's See Her Celebrity Spotlight. Each week we celebrate women in the entertainment industry who are bringing talent and authenticity to the roles they take on and off screen. Well, today we're shining the spotlight on actress and activist Tatiana Ali. Here's today's See Her Spotlight.
My twin sister went missing. I don't think you're taking this investigation seriously.
Tatiana returning to Lifetime in the brand new thriller Vanished, Searching for My Sister.
When this script came to me, I was like, oh my gosh. It's definitely different from the things I usually do for them, which have their holiday, have like a romantic comedy kind of vibe to it.
Tatiana's such a pro. When the Wi-Fi went out in her home, she moved the interview to her car. But that's nothing compared to the effort she gives in this new movie, playing 2 roles as twin sisters.
In Kayla, a character that I very rarely get to play anybody like her. She's a recovering addict. She has a checkered past and maybe even a checkered present. And she goes missing. And her sister, Jada, really trying to get the police and people out there to take her sister's, being missing seriously and take her sister seriously.
They're tampering with a missing person case.
I am doing your job, and I'm finding things that you didn't.
The film based on a true story and resonating with Tatiana because of the continued inequality in the way missing persons cases are treated.
When Black women, Black girls, Black children go missing, not a lot of resources are put into finding them. And I liked, I thought about that while I was reading the script, how this one woman is just refuses, that is not acceptable to her. And she makes sure that people understand that her sister is important.
I will never stop looking for her.
Look for Tatiana in Vanished, Searching for My Sister on Lifetime. And for more information, visit seeher.com.
Still to come.
Because there is only one way. And what is that way? The way of this, sir!
We're catching up with the cast of Cobra Kai as the hit series continues to dominate the Netflix charts. And later,
are we just gonna fall back into what we do?
It may be winter where you live, but it's heating up on TV. A trip to the summer house ahead on Celebrity Page TV.
Charbroiled Hot Dogs is the only charbroiled restaurant in Las Vegas. Weenie's Charbroiled has a full menu of hot dogs, footlong cheese chili dogs, pizza logs, Sonoran Mexican hot dogs on bolillo buns, and Chicago-style Italian beefs served wet with jardinera. Mention this ad for a complimentary Loganberry drink with your order. Family-friendly with dine-in and carry-out service. Weenie's Charbroiled Hot Dogs.
If you don't come to Weenie's,
We know what it feels like to be unhappy and unhealthy, and we want to help you get to happy and healthy. We have nutrition programs, we have personal training, boot camp classes, CrossFit classes, and excellent coaching to help you get to where you want to be. But the best part of it is that we start by sitting down with you one-on-one. And we talk about your goals and we talk about your life's journey so far. And it's a free meeting where we figure out your life plan together. You're finally going to have help becoming the happiest and healthiest you can be.
Closed captioning brought to you in part by
At Rue La La, you never pay full price. Seize the deals on top names before they're gone. Shop RueLaLa.com today.
Welcome back. It's one of the hottest shows on Netflix right now, and Cobra Kai just keeps getting more popular with each new season. Correspondent Rachel Smith talked to the stars about the impact the show is having on generations of fans.
Defeat the enemy. Show me wax on, wax off. It helps to know the enemy's playbook. Balance is crucial. Man can't stand. You can't fight.
Has it just been beyond surreal, the experience of this Cobra Kai and what a phenomenal hit it's become?
It's definitely, every day is a little bit of a pinch me moment, but I don't think it's set in. I don't know if it ever will. I think every time that I run into somebody who watches the show, I am absolutely floored. I'm like, oh, you spend time on that thing that I love so much? That's so cool. But I still don't think it's fully set in for me how massive it's gotten in terms of the people who love it as much as we do.
I mean, Shelo, it's fandemonium, don't you think? Like, let me ask you, do you like that?
Yeah, I did like that, fandemonium. I do like that. I'm going to coin that one. I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm not going to give you credit for that one when I use it. It's crazy now to see, not only, adults love the show, but their children and their children's children. Like, I think that part is the unifying aspect of it is something that you don't get with like a Riverdale or a Judge Judy. Like, they're like that sense of, because those are the two spectrums. You have Judge Judy.
Yeah, I was about to say that's like.
You have Judge Judy on one end, the chaotic evil side. That's Judge Judy, and then the lawful good side is Riverdale.
What? You ever watched Riverdale?
No, I haven't seen it.
Judy's coming for you after she sees this interview.
I love Judge Judy.
We'll settle this on the mat.
Time for more trending stories from CelebrityPage.com. Our social producer, Ricky Cornish, is taking us on a trip to Bravo's summer house. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Sonia. Sierra Miller is back for her second season in the Hamptons, and she's given us all the juicy details.
If I call off the wedding, you won't understand why.
The Summer House is celebrating a big wedding.
If anyone has any objections to today's ceremony, speak now or forever hold your peace.
But is it happily ever after? Sierra's spilling on all of the relationship drama leading up to Kyle and Amanda's special day.
You know, there are a lot of things that kind of like went down, and like sometimes, yeah, we wondered like, are we really going to a wedding at the end of the summer? Like, what's gonna happen? It was definitely a rough summer. There were some really tough moments, but they made it.
Right, I was gonna say, how much fun was that wedding? I have to imagine even just going to a wedding with everything that's happened these past couple years must have just been so much fun.
Yeah, like just to have that group of people, like honestly, it was so fun. A highlight of 2021 for sure.
Summer House airs Monday nights on Bravo. For more trending stories, head to celebritypage.com.
Just ahead,
I just want to let you know how wonderful it is.
we're with the all-star cast of a brand new series, Breaking Barriers on TV. That's coming up on Celebrity Page TV.
Weenie's Charbroiled Hot Dogs is the only charbroiled restaurant in Las Vegas. Weenie's Charbroiled has a full menu of hot dogs, foot-long cheese chili dogs, pizza logs, Sonoran Mexican hot dogs on bolillo buns, and Chicago-style Italian beefs served wet with jardinera. Mention this ad for a complimentary Loganberry drink with your order. Family-friendly with dine-in and carry-out service. Weenie's Charbroiled Hot Dogs.
If you don't come to Weenie's,
We know what it feels like to be unhappy and unhealthy, and we want to help you get to happy and healthy. We have nutrition programs, we have personal training, boot camp classes, CrossFit classes, and excellent coaching to help you get to where you want to be. But the best part of it is that we start by sitting down with you one-on-one. And we talk about your goals and we talk about your life's journey so far. And it's a free meeting where we figure out your life plan together. You're finally going to have help becoming the happiest and healthiest you can be.
Lionel Richie back in Sin City. Here's today's Vegas headliners. The music legend taking a quick break from American Idol to do what he does best. Lionel kicking off a new round of shows as part of his Back to Las Vegas residency at Wynn's Encore Theater. The show's resuming January 26th and running through April. Tickets are on sale now.
The producer who brought us Friday Night Lights now has a brand new series. It's called As We See It, and it centers around people on the autism spectrum. We talked with the cast and creator about why this project is so important.
As a part of moving into this apartment, we all agreed on a certain set of goals.
Yes, I need to get and maintain a job. Check. And I need to make friends.
As we see it, taking us inside the personal lives of young adults, striving to be independent while navigating the challenges of autism.
The thing that I'm really proud about the show is, yes, it's a show about these neurodiverse characters, but it's so universal. It could be anybody. These three young adults who are trying to figure out their lives, and it's a coming-of-age story.
I'm like this because I have something called Asperger's.
Jason first bringing autism to TV on his hit series Parenthood. It's a subject he knows well as the father of a son on the spectrum.
When I started thinking about the show, he was coming of age. He was becoming a young adult. And I realized, well, there's a lot that we hear and see about people on the spectrum who are kids, and a lot of support for kids on the spectrum. But those kids grow up.
I spent my entire life trying to hide the whole autism thing.
I think you are such a beautiful person that you shouldn't have to hide who you are.
Adding to the show's authenticity are its three stars who all identify as being on the spectrum.
It was a project, an idea whose time has come, and I hope we executed it very well. You know, everyone had a very specific job to do, and I think we did it with the greatest of our love, our heart and soul.
Over the years, I'd also see TV shows and movies try to do autism, and they usually mess up pretty bad. I'm not saying our show is perfect, but I think we did a pretty good job.
I have cancer, Jack. I need to know you're going to be okay.
Rounding out the cast are acting veteran Joe Mantegna, Crazy Rich Asian star Chris Pang, and Sosie Bacon, the daughter of Kevin Bacon and Kira Sedgwick.
The dynamic that you see on camera is similar to the dynamic off camera, you know? And I've never really experienced a show like that.
Hopefully I've done justice to what it means to really care for someone and put in the love and sometimes not feel appreciated, not always get it back. And hopefully people that have been in that situation do feel seen and I get that across.
I have a 34-year-old daughter with autism, so she's been changing my life in that respect for the last 34 years. And so I can relate in so many ways to this material. It makes you laugh, it makes you cry, and does everything in between.
As We See It is streaming now on Prime Video.
When we come back.
So we've made more episodes this season than we did last season already. We're ready to share it.
We're ready too. A sneak peek at the return of Resident Alien next on Celebrity Page TV.
Charbroiled Hot Dogs is the only charbroiled restaurant in Las Vegas. Winnie's Charbroiled has a full menu of hot dogs, foot-long cheese chili dogs, pizza logs, Sonoran Mexican hot dogs on bolillo buns, and Chicago-style Italian beefs served wet with jardinera. Mention this ad for a complimentary Loganberry drink with your order. Family-friendly with dine-in and carry-out service. Winnie's Charbroiled Hot Dogs.
If you don't come to Winnie's,
We know what it feels like to be unhappy and unhealthy, and we want to help you get to happy and healthy. We have nutrition programs, we have personal training, boot camp classes, CrossFit classes, and excellent coaching to help you get to where you want to be. But the best part of it is that we start by sitting down with you one-on-one. And we talk about your goals and we talk about your life's journey so far. And it's a free meeting where we figure out your life plan together. You're finally going to have help becoming the happiest and healthiest you can be.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. Favorite us at CelebrityPage.com for your latest pop culture news. Now back to the show.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. The hit series Resident Alien is returning for its second season. We caught up with the cast to get a sneak peek at the new episodes.
Do you know who you are?
I'm an alien.
Harry the alien is back. After a huge twist at the end of season 1, Harry is forced to return to Earth.
Harry was leaving to go back to his home planet, but he has a little boy stowed away, Max, the boy who can see him as an alien. So he's got to bring Max back. He's in a hospital, so things didn't go right in bringing him back. Something went wrong there.
I'm afraid I'm becoming too human.
You saved my life like you're my dad.
Harry first coming to Earth to wipe out humanity, now having second thoughts because of his new identity.
Now he's back to being a human, and they're corrosive. They're eating away at his alien, unfeeling alien heart.
Don't just send someone else to kill everyone for you, including Asta. Yes, she's human, idiot.
Did that octopus just call me an idiot?
She is happily sort of pushing him out of the nest in season 2, asking him to make new friends, asking him to have experiences that make him also not want to kill humanity so that she doesn't have the weight of the world on her shoulders.
Among the other friends Harry encounters is Emmy winner Alex Borstein. There's also Terminator legend Linda Hamilton, plus a whole town full of colorful characters.
We get to really follow the story of Harry becoming a part of human society.
I think one of the cool components of the show is how the audience has always known a little more than the characters of the show.
I'm here to kill everyone.
Resident Alien returns Wednesday, January 26th on Sci-Fi.
Oh, fans definitely excited about that. Well, on behalf of Sonia and the entire Celebrity Page team, thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jaymes Vaughn. We'll be right back here next week. And remember, we've always got you covered. It's CelebrityPage.com for your daily trending stories.